When it comes to Shinobi games, you know that it's going to be full of ninja action at its best, but not all are masterpieces. After the disappointment of Shadow Dancer for the Master System, I'm hoping for something good for the GG Shinobi. Now people from parts of the UK might associate GG as another name for a horse, making this game Horse Ninja. But it's GameGear Shinobi, although the box doesn't say this, the title screen does. Ninja Valley is overrun by terror from a dark force that resides in Neo City. 4 ninjas have been captured, and you, as Joe Musashi, must rescue them and head into Neo City to end the terror. You are the red ninja, and you need to complete 4 stages to free the other ninjas: pink, blue, yellow and green. Each ninja can be saved in any order you feel, and each ninja has a different ability. The red ninja can slash with his sword, but has no special ability. His ninjutsu attack is Earthquake, which will inflict damage to enemies nearby. Blue Ninja has a blade on a chain for long reach attacks. His special ability uses the chain to grapple specific points on the scenery to swing from. His ninjutsu attack is a whirlwind that damages enemies on contact, and the ability to move around the stage. Yellow Ninja fires projectiles, and when charged, can fire a more powerful projectile. His special ability is to walk on water. His ninjutsu is a lightning barrier as seen in the Revenge of Shinobi that acts as a temporary shield. The pink ninja can throw bombs as a main attack. His special ability allows him to walk on ceilings, but cannot attack in this position. His ninjutsu attack creates a blinding flash that stuns enemies and lights up dark areas. The green ninja can fire shurikens. His special ability is a double jump, as well as firing multiple shurikens mid-jump. His ninjutsu is a self-destruct power that damages enemies in the way. This costs a life to use, again, just like in the Revenge of Shinobi. Each level will require the skill of one of the ninjas. These can be changed by pausing the game and selecting one from the list. The ninjutsu attacks can also be selected from here too. The only time you'll need to switch ninjas multiple times is when you're making your way through Neo City, as there are multiple rooms to get through. Power-ups can be found in breakable boxes, which may contain hearts for health, ninjutsu for an extra special attack, 1-up for an extra life, power-up which permanently extends your health meter, and a bomb which will damage your character. Making your way through the 4 levels isn't too much of a challenge, but you do need to remember what enemies' attacks will be, and how to deal with them. Surprise attacks can happen, but it can be made worse if you don't know how to deal with them. The 4 levels are the highway, where you'll jump to and from moving vehicles whilst encountering enemies in the way. Even for a beginner, this can catch you out when enemies knock you back, or you get caught out by a bomb that will send you onto the road. In the harbour, you make your way past the shipping containers and work your way onto the ship. On the second level you play, you'll have the option to use a second ninja, and figure out which is the one that will suit the situation you're in. The woodlands is full of platforms through tall trees. If you have the blue ninja, you can use the grapple hook to swing from certain points in the trees. The valley is a trek across the river and connecting platforms. This level will become much easier with the help from the yellow ninja, who can walk on water. Every level will have an end boss, which all have their own pattern. Once you work that out with the right ninja, it'll become a lot easier. Neo City is by far the toughest level in the game, which consists of multiple routes and previously encountered enemies to deal with. It's full of puzzle-like areas that can't be rushed through, and a lot of patience is required to get through this. You will need to use all the ninjas to get through, and each room will be designed specifically for one of them. All bosses return at some point, so make sure you remember their weaknesses. Sadly, I was crap in this level, and I didn't get very far. I soon got bored and gave up. This reminds me of the last level from the Revenge of Shinobi, with multiple paths that could lead you into a trap room. But is this game any good? It's a great game for the Game Gear, and personally I think it shits all over the Master System games. It feels very much like the Revenge of Shinobi, as it takes characteristics from that game. The ninja sprite is the same, and some of the levels have little nods to the Mega Drive game. The option to start on any level is very Mega Man-esque, which is nice, and doesn't force it to be linear. The use of various ninjas is a great idea, but it can be a pain in the ass to constantly pause and switch. Yuzo Koshiro dropped some quality music again, and it's always nice to have a popular game with a decent soundtrack. The gameplay is excellent, yet it can become challenging. As I've said, you do need to know which ninja is the best suited for which situation. If you watch a long play of this game, you may be misled into believing this game is very simple, but you have to bear in mind that the player probably knows the game inside and out, giving the illusion that it's a walkthrough. I died quite a few times in the first couple of minutes, but once I got the hang of it, I did a lot better. The graphics look very impressive for an 8-bit game, and at a glance you may think this is a Mega Drive game. It's a must-have for the system that doesn't demand an insane price. I'll give it 85%. Thanks for watching. If for some strange reason you like my videos, please consider subscribing so I don't feel so unpopular. Do you know what I mean?